Last video was about avocado trees. This one is about my scooter that surprised me of the things I did to it to actually improve the scooter. I had a Da Vinci exhaust on it that made a lot of noise. Finally, because I was standing behind it at a gas station. When I try to say something different than it's in my mind, my mouth does not actually communicate well with my mind, so I stutter. So I was standing behind a cop, and the cop was nervous, said that my exhaust was too loud. Yeah, no, because of it, people watch out. I do not have that exhaust on it anymore because I have original exhaust on it now. Because I thought I don't like what the cop said, and well, with that exhaust, it was running lean like 40 kilometers on a liter of gas, and some adjustments made so it was like that. And the exhaust gives more torque, and the original gives more horsepower, so the top speed is higher. So that you adjust with a roller or sliders. Wait, in the Vario, I got the Polier sliders. Those bring more acceleration, more top speed with less RPM. So I did a few things to it, and now, with all the things I did, I get I put a new belt on it, so the previous scooter ran 67 kilometers per hour. This scooter I made about 52 kilometers an hour. Now, with the adjustment and a new belt, it has more power and it runs 57 kilometers an hour. So I had to do some maintenance because when I do it myself, it's cheaper. So I changed the Vario to NCY OD2. That's by the company that made them, let's say, figured out a better Vario so it doesn't push the belts to the Bendix, so the Bendix can't damage the belts, which it did a couple of times. And with some shims you can adjust how low or how high the belt actually sits and comes. How low, how high. And I do not use them because as long as it doesn't touch the Bendix at high RPM till it hits the limiter in the CDI, it runs leaner. And I have adjusted that it works good. So I learned about iridium spark plug. Apparently, because the center of the spark is not copper, but it's a wire with electrodes on it closer to each other, and that uses less energy at the head. It's not magnetic, so there is not going to grow a pearl. So instead of being good for 5,000 kilometers. Now it can run 10,000. It's more expensive, four times as expensive, uses less energy, more or better spark. So when you start a scooter, it's just rich because the choke has to go on. So you notice it. It's like a morning mood. I do not exactly have that. I'm like full of energy. My colleagues hate that. Most people do. Too much energy, but the good. It in the scooter with the iridium spark plug. Um, it simply says, "Ooh, more gas! Let's go!" And every time you hit the throttle, instead of "ooh, a little bit too much gas" or whatever, it says "gas! Oh, want it!" So you have more power. It responses. So I needed to change the oil, and the oil from the dealership is €12.50, and now I got oil from the Action, and that's €2.50. I really gotta concentrate on what I say before I stutter again. And so I put that Action oil in it, and it got more power. I thought, why does it get more power? I mean, one or the other oil makes so much different. Okay, so new belt, 5 to 6 kilometers more top speed. Okay, so oil, belt, spark plug, right adjustments, and then I do acetone 4 millimeters on a liter of gas, and I use 98 instead of 95 euro unleaded, and now it runs about 41 kilometers a liter. So I asked the dealer how the other scooters do, and apparently the dealership doesn't adjust simply the air screw for the idle adjustment. They say they can do it. I do it and it works. So the idle is always wee, and that means it's too rich. So you put more air, you open the air screw till it's stable, and you notice immediately that the gas response is way faster. It simply does it way better. And I asked how rich or poor do the other scooters run. Apparently, in the winter, 25 kilometers a liter, and in the summer, 30 kilometers a liter is wow. I thought, but it's a Vortex. It's supposed to be leaner. Okay, weird. So my scooter is real good, and so to my own adjustments, it's way better than what it apparently is. So Iridium spark plug, new belt, Action oil, um, 98 euro 98. What did I do more? Dr. Poly sliders, 8 gram. NCYOD2. It's a Vario. And I got acetone in it. or acetone, how you pronounce it. And I think I'm gonna stop with acetone because it has too much power. And too much power means more throttle or more gas open means um, you hit the limiter in the CDI. So at the moment when it hits the limiter, it skips a spark. So you do not use that gas. It has more power, but it says I don't go faster than that. If you go, if you, I have another CDI, but then it doesn't run well. I know why, but it has to do with how the energy curve is. Didn't know all those things, but I'm still learning, of course. So my scooter does way better, a little bit too good. So maybe I must adjust it so it has less speed because I don't want too much speed, top speed. So, but I didn't know it would do so well. I mean, 40 kilometers an hour, 40 kilometers on a liter, so much power. I mean, yeah, it's simply that strong. And top speed of, I think, 57, 58 kilometers an hour. Eh, Wind against, maybe 52, 53. Man, it does great. So I gotta stop the acetone and then I will see, but it is fantastic. So Iridium spark plug, check them out. Normal spark plug is like 3 or 4 euros, and Iridium is like 15 or 20 euros. But it responds so well. It it burns all the gas instead of mostly. So you really notice. I didn't expect that. It really, and it's like it's more rare in it. So pleasant surprise. And 98, it's more expensive, but it runs better. So all those things together, yeah. So try it. It worked fantastic for me. And now we're going to higher temperatures because of summer. So how well does it run? How lean? We'll see. Bye.